So you see more about ventilation. Why ventilation we should have? To ensure the outlet of dirty air from the home. Now we need fresh air also, but we need that all the dirty air which is there inside, the carbon dioxide and all, which we are taking out. When we are breathing oxygen. But when we are taking out the carbon dioxide. If we all are taking out carbon dioxide, that is very harmful for us. And that's why all these things have to go out of the house. So dirty air from the home, outlet of dirty air from the home. For this purpose also ventilation is very much necessary. Number 3 point is sanitation. An ideal home must have proper drainage system. Now sanitation, it means all the drainage system what we have in the house, the drains we have for the dirty water from the bathrooms and other places which is coming out from the kitchen and all. We need a proper drainage system so that the dirty water and all gets out. So the drains have to be kept covered and cleaned regularly. Every drain should be covered. Proper covering should be there on the drains, and certain places it should be cover should come out. We should open it like a lid, and then it should be cleaned regularly once a week, or at least in 10 days we should clean up the drains. Why? To prevent breeding of flies, germs, etc. You see, flies, mosquitoes and cockroaches and all these, they live on these, in these open drains. And that's why we should have such type of drains which are covered so that these don't breed, they don't get born in these dirty places. And also for removing the dirty water, we need very good drains. So this is sanitation. And you see, the covered and clean drains prevents breeding of covered and clean drains prevents breeding of flies, germs, mosquitoes, cockroaches. Saves us from diseases like malaria, dengue and cholera. Malaria and dengue, they are caused by the mosquitoes. Followed? Mosquitoes bites and we suffer from malaria and dengue. Many people are dying also because of malaria and dengue. Cholera is caused because of flies. These flies, they sit on dirty places and then they come and sit on our food and all, and that same food we are eating, so that's why we fall sick and got certain disease, cholera. It is an epidemic also. If one person has, then many people will suffer from it. So that's why we have to be away from such type of germs. For that reason, we have to have covered and clean drains. Followed? So that all these insects do not breed on them and we are saved from diseases. Understood, children? So you see, dustbins should have a lid. Every dustbin should have a cover. Followed? Every day must be cleaned, whether it is in the house or outside dustbins. The lid which is there on the dustbin inside the house, what happens because of the lid? The flies and mosquitoes will not breed on them, and their dirty smell will also not come out, and it will not be polluted. But every day we should wash our dustbins and then again dry it up and then keep it ready for the next garbage to be put. Follow, children? Windows and doors must have fly mesh. Every window and door should have a net door also extra. There should be no leaking pipes or taps. The pipes and taps what we have in our house, tip, 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 water comes out from it, no? That is leaking. It should not leak. The taps should not leak because it's not good. Water is getting wasted. And it's wastage of water. So that's why we must check the leaking taps and pipes and repair them, mend them. Understood, children? Water supply is the fourth point which we are going to discuss. Water supply. An ideal home must have sufficient water supply. If we don't have water, then what will happen? Because of scarcity of water, this leads to unhygienic surroundings, because we won't be able to wash, clean up things, and also that's why water is very much important. Wherever we get a house, we should make sure that there is proper water supply in that house. Drinking water which we drink, that must be stored in a clean and covered vessel, not open vessel. We should not store any water. Why? Because flies will enter it, insects will get into it, germs will get into it, and also mosquitoes will get into that open vessel, and they will breed in that open vessel. That same water then we will drink and we will fall sick. Have you understood this much? See, children, we were talking about the water supply, and also we must see in whichever tanks our water is being stored, it must be cleaned regularly. In our colony over here, you will find that people come after about 3-4 months to clean the tanks. Same way in other colonies also, wherever you are living, the tanks might be getting cleaned, and we should make sure that these tanks are cleaned regularly. Remove the old water, stale water should be removed, and again they should be filled and then use. Then only it will be safe for us. Now, number 5, you see, we are going to talk about safety. Safety means what? When we are safe from enemies or any other strangers and all who can harm us. So that's why for safety purpose, what all things we should do. So we should have doors and windows. Followed? And these doors and windows should have proper bolts and locks, which the latch what we have, no, that we should have, and when we go out, we should put a lock on our doors, and every door should have a spy eye. You see, a spy eye means a hole. You must have seen many houses in their doors, they have the entrance door, they have a spy eye, a hole, and a lens sort of thing put on it, and from inside, if anybody knocks or rings the doorbell, we can see from this spy eye to see who has come, whether it is your known person, your relative, your mother, father, or anyone else. If you see any danger, you don't open the door. Why? Because you can, the person can harm you and you can be in danger. So a spy eye we should have to ensure the door is not open to strangers. To make sure that we don't open the door to some unknown person. Stranger means unknown, whom you've never seen in your life. You have never seen your parents speaking to, or any relatives whom you have never seen. They are stranger to you. They are unknown person. So we must not open the door for them after peeping from the spy eye inside your house and from the door. A wall or a fence around our house. Around the house we should have a wall or a fence. This is the house, and you see this is the fence, made of wood, maybe of hedge, or maybe wall we can make around our house. And why? So that the animals stay away from our house. They don't enter and damage any part of our house. And also the strangers will be out. We should have a gate, and the gate should always be closed. And whenever we are going out only, then only we should open the gate and go out. When we are coming in, open the gate and get in. So this is how we should have a house with if we are having independent house. Those who are having flats and all, they cannot have a fence and all. So, but they should have a spy eye in their door so that they don't open the house to strangers. So, proper system of escape. In case of escape means to run away, run out from the house when there is some danger, like in case of fire or natural calamity like earthquake or something, or flood. So we should have, if supposing the front portion you are going to face something, so you should have something at the back or at the side, another door, so that you can come out and save yourself, protect yourself. So this type of house, we should have proper system of escape in case of fire or natural calamity. Anything naturally which takes place, we cannot control over it. So that's why we must keep ourselves safe by having a special door, a different door to exit, to go out. Understood, children? Now you see, doors and windows, as I told you, first only should have curtains. The doors should have curtains, and the windows also should have curtains. Curtains for the house to look nice. They look very beautiful if you put curtains. Even simple curtains you can put, to maintain privacy and to keep flies, mosquitoes and dust out. I told you earlier also, for this reason we should have curtains and the doors and windows. Understood, children, all of you? Now see, children, all of you, the 7th point is cleanliness. To make your house, your home, an ideal one, we have to see that there is cleanliness in our house and our surroundings. A house should be kept neat and clean. If we don't keep our house neat and clean, then what will happen? Germs will accumulate, germs will be breeding in our houses, and we will be always unhealthy. So how to keep our house clean, neat and clean? The furniture and other things should be dusted every day. You see, we are having so many things, so many furnitures in our house. Some of us have lots of furniture, so many. So these things should be dust free, and to remove the dust every day we should dust it with a duster, any cloth or any such type of duster nowadays coming. We should dust everything. No dust should be there. If anything need to be wet, cloth should be also applied. If we want to clean away some of the very dirty stains, we can use wet cloth also to clean away the dust, to remove the dust. Have you understood, children? So floors should be wiped with disinfectant. All the floors that we are walking in whole day gets dirty because of our shoes, because of people entering our house. The germs come into our house. So every morning, evening also some people do it. We should mop it, wipe it with wet cloth, and inside the water which we are going to use to wipe, we should put disinfectant. What is a disinfectant? It is the cleaner which we put in the water in order to remove the germs, to make the germs die, to kill the germs. They are like phenyl and harpic for the toilet we use, and phenyl and other Lysol and all we use to remove the germs from our house. So we must use all such type of disinfectants to clean our house, the floors and all. You see, all such type of mops and all are being used. Some people do it with the hand also. Some have the electronic mops also, and many other type of mops people are using to clean their house. So things should be kept in proper place. Whatever we are having in our house, sometimes you will find the children, they play around with toys and all, and they scatter all the toys and after playing they go away without removing. And you see, everything is kept in a proper way, arranged in a proper way. It's looking so beautiful. So all the things should be kept in proper way, in proper order, it keeps the house neat, tidy, and saves a lot of time. Anytime any guests coming to our house or something, all of a sudden you will not have to take so much of pain to clean up your house and make it neat and tidy. So time is saved and you can do other things. So that's why we should keep our house neat and clean, neat, tidy, so that we live in a very cozy, comfortable house and we feel good. That goodness should come, that feeling of goodness should come in our, wherever we are living. It should give a feel-good environment. Understood, children? So next is garbage disposal. The 8th point is garbage disposal. And you see, a clean home and a neighborhood requires an efficient system of garbage disposal. What is garbage? All the dirty things which come out from our house, whether it is from the vegetables and fruits and all the peels, or whether it is some bottles and plastic and different cans and all, everything this is garbage. But garbage also has to be separated and kept in different bins, so that we can have an efficient system, a very good system of garbage disposal we should have, and every day the garbage should be removed from our house. Understood, children? You see, children, over here, garbage, this is all the garbage, different types of garbage you will find all around surroundings, and inside the home also you will find. So this garbage should be removed. This removal should be done very efficiently every day. To be done so that heaps of garbage don't harm people and environment. It is not that garbage, if it is kept inside the house, it is very good for us. It's not good at all. It is very harmful. And also outside, when we are throwing our garbage in the dustbin outside, then that is also very harmful for the environment. It can pollute everywhere, as so many insects, and already I told you germs are breeding on these garbage, and it will be very harmful. We all will fall sick and so many health problems we will face. So you see, now garbage, when we are using the garbage, we have to see to it that we recycle, reuse and reduce. When we recycle the garbage, those ones which we can recycle, which we can take to the recycle factories and get it properly done, so that we do not accumulate a lot of garbage and throw it in the outside. So that, because you see, to remove the garbage also it takes a lot of time and lot of labor. And there are many different types of waste we can reuse. Why to throw away the glass bottles and containers which we are getting, the empty jam bottles, pickle bottles and all these things? We can reuse. We can fill grocery items in those bottles and reuse the bottles instead of throwing it in the dustbin and accumulating it outside. So certain garbages we can recycle. We should send it to the recycle factory so that new things can be made out of it. Now you see, when we are throwing our garbage, we throw all the garbage in one dustbin only, whether it is a plastic bottle, glass bottle, iron, metal pieces, or maybe the vegetable peels, everything in one. So say no to mixed waste. Such type of mixed waste is not good, because when we throw this outside in the or the garbage person who comes to pick away the garbage from our doors, he has to throw it somewhere, then there it gets accumulated, that it's of no use. Then so much of time and labor it takes to separate the garbage and remove the ones which are unwanted from there, which can become organic waste. That should be only there, thrown in separate dustbin. So waste segregation, why and how? Why we must separate the waste? plastic, paper and metal can be reused and sold to scrap dealers for recycling. You sell these things to the Raddiwala and they will send it to the recycle factories and new things can be made out of it. Organic waste can be composted. All the vegetable peels and fruit peels and wasted foods, all these things can be made into compost. I told you what is compost earlier also. The amount of waste that goes to the landfill site is reduced considerably. Now, what is landfill? Those areas which which we have to construct some houses and they are not leveled, they are not plain, they are like a ditch and some building has to be made over there, constructed over there. So we have to fill that land. So we are not having so much of landfill area. So that's why we should reduce the garbage. So when we recycle and reuse, then automatically garbage will be reduced. So much of garbage will not be accumulated and we won't have to find place where to throw all the garbage. So recycle, reuse and reduce. This is a very big thing which we all should understand, and if we each one of us understand this, that how this has to be done, then automatically we will have less garbage all around us. So proper waste of disposal, you see, recycle, reuse and reduce. All the different types of garbage what we are getting, we can recycle them, make it into new, or reuse it in the house only, the same garbage which are cans and all I told you, when they come out we should use it for different purposes in the house, so that we can make different decorative items also from many of these waste ones. So I hope you understood this much, children. So see children over here on the screen again, all of you, you can see, to reduce the amount of garbage, people must separate those items that can be reused. You see these bottles what we are seeing, they were first filled with something else. Then when they got finished, like jams and pickles and oils and whatever it is in these bottles and cans, it was washed and again different types of grocery items are filled into this. You can see some of us, we throw away our shoes and all which we are not using. So you see how beautifully it has been used into something else. Instead of throwing it out, now you see soil is put into this and plants are growing in this and it looks beautiful. They painted it nicely and they used many other things you can make out of the waste things which we are having in our house, instead of throwing it out and unnecessarily getting the garbage accumulated in other places where we don't have now. So we have to think wisely and do the things in a proper way. So to reduce waste, we can also recycle waste materials like bottles, tin cans, paper and all these electronic goods also. We can sell it to the recycle factories and something new out of it can be made. So this is how we have to see that how we are going to use these things. So the garbage should be disposed of on daily basis. Every day we should remove the garbage from our house and even from the locality where we are living, the neighborhood where we are living. Every day the garbage should be removed. Then only our surroundings will be clean. We are responsible for protecting the natural environment where we are living. It should be very clean, very good, very beautiful. And who is responsible for doing it? We. We are the ones who are going to protect this natural environment, what has been given to us, this nature, this beautiful environment that we are living in. We are responsible for even making it dirty or making it clean or making it better to live. So you see, keep fresh plants around our house, plant trees in our colony. So all around our house we should have fresh plants growing, and these, you see, plants are very good. They give us lots of oxygen and fresh air. And inside the colony also we must plant trees so that our colony looks beautiful. Understood, children? I hope you are able to understand whatever I am explaining, and you are going to do all these things for your colony, for your home every day. I am sure you are going to do, and also you will tell the other people also how to keep the things clean. So live in harmony inside our home and with our neighbors. In our home, with our parents, with our brothers, with our sisters, live in a very nice and united way, cordial relationship you have with one another. Laugh, play, and be good. And outside also, when you are going, you be good to others. Don't fight with others, with your neighbors and all. Be good to them, and then you will see that everything is very good with everyone all around you. So this type of relationship we should have with one another. Understood, children? So see, children, when we are good to others, when we cooperate with one another, we care for one another, we share our things with one another, that creates a friendly environment. So cooperation, caring, sharing creates a friendly environment, a friendly atmosphere, no fights, everyone living very unitedly, lovingly, in friendship, and they care for one another. They do things for one another. When anyone is in trouble, they help one another. This is all caring behavior, caring habits, which we all should have. If we all have this habit, then definitely there will be peace everywhere, and people will be happy in the place where we are living. We also will feel very happy. Understood? So a house may be big or small, as I told you earlier also, in a village or a city, but it must be clean, safe and comfortable to live in. If it is very small house, very little bigger house, whether it is in a village or a city, but it must be clean, safe and comfortable to live in. So such type of house where you are living in, it should be clean and safe without any danger, and also it should be very cozy, very good, and it should give you a feel-good environment, a feel-good something pleasure, some happiness should come in you when you live in such type of house or area or locality, and then only you will be happy and good. Follow, children? So now I have completed the lesson, and according to this, you see the exercises you have to do in your homework notebook. All the objective questions you will do in your homework notebook. Understood? And after doing your objective questions, the main question answers that you will do in your classwork notebook. If you have done lesson 1, 2 and 3, the objective also in one notebook only, no harm, don't worry. But from now onwards, only question answers you will do. Write them in good handwriting, the lesson name and everything, and afterwards when school reopens, I will see to it whether you have done everything correctly or no. I will tell you the correct answers and all. So don't bother, but find the answers now only, find the meanings of difficult words and write down in a rough notebook, and then you see whatever I have explained to you. Again, you refer that whatever videos I have shared for you in the YouTube, you see whether everything what I have explained you are able to understand it or no. Understood, children? So next is the fill in the blanks, and all these things I have sent you the PDF book also. You can check in that also if you are unable to see from here, and you can do the fill in the blanks also in the homework notebook. Match the following. You have to match the following, but in match the following, no drawing lines and all like this. You will write supposing windows, and what is the correct answer. From here you will search and write in front of windows. But it has to be done in your homework notebook, not in the classwork notebook. Then answer the following questions. You see the questions over here and open your lesson, and after opening the lesson, listen to the videos also, and you see what all points have to be mentioned in these answers, and then you will be able to do it properly if you understand the lesson properly. So this has to be done in your classwork notebook. And then finally the map skill you have to do. I have already done the map for you, and shops are open now. I am sure you're getting the maps in the shops. You arrange for the political map, and you can do on a political map of India, locate, color and mark, state where Taj Mahal is located, in which state Taj Mahal is located, and which state celebrates Baisakhi, which state receives snowfall, and which state is close to the sea, and which state is in the desert. You will see all these things in the map. So children, you can see the map that I have done for you for this lesson, and you have to do according to your lesson what is given behind in the exercise. You mark all these serial number and make the boxes, 4 boxes. 4 states have been asked. So Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Ladakh, Tamil Nadu. Whichever color is in the state, that same color you will put inside these boxes in front of the name of the state. But not necessary that you say, put the same colors what I have done. You can change the colors, but only one state should have one color. 2 states should not have the same color. This you be careful about it. And I hope everything is very clear with you, and you have understood the lesson, an ideal home, and how you are going to make your home an ideal one. That all things, all the rules are written there, and you will follow all those things, and maintain a proper notebook with good handwriting, with the name of the lesson properly done, as I used to teach you all right from the beginning, how to draw lines and all after every answer, and question answers only you have to do in the classwork notebook. Other work, the objective ones, you will do in your homework notebook. And I hope you are going to do everything properly, and do this little work with your mother, because she has to do a lot of work, no maids coming, and a lot of burden on her. She has to do the cleaning, the washing of the utensils and cooking and everything together. So that's why you also contribute something in the house, like dusting the furniture, dusting other things, washing your own plates at least. All such type of work you can do, not littering the things here and there, your toys and your books, your clothes, don't throw here and there. Don't overburden your mother unnecessarily. You can do all this job on your own, and this is how you can keep your home clean and make it an ideal one. How you're going to make your home an ideal one, this is up to you. So next lesson I will take up after about 1 week. So by the time, concentrate only in this lesson. Read the lesson what I have given you, the PDF book also. Read the lesson, whatever question answers and all are there in that book. You can refer that also if you can't see from the videos. But whatever videos I am sending you, you see it in the enlarged way. It should be in full screen when you click on the full screen, and give your comments and likes also, because I will also come to know that you are watching the video and you are liking it. So you see the children, whatever work I give you, if you have understood, then only I will come to know when you give me some response. So I don't get any response from you, that's why I am confused whether you are able to understand or no. I hope this much is enough for you, and now I'll take your leave. This much is enough for this lesson, and you be good, be nice to everyone, obey everyone, maintain everything whatever has been asked by the officials, the government and everything in the colony and wherever you are living. Maintain social distancing. So bye for now, and next lesson we will meet. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot. Bye. Keep smiling, be cheerful.